Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about why I believe Google is the currently unnamed Fortune 10 company which is set to use Hedera. So a few months ago now, the chief scientist and co-founder of Hedera, Dr. Baird, appeared on a blockchain event whereby he spoke about a number of initiatives Hedera is currently involved in and the number of partnerships Hedera has. During the event, Dr. Baird stated that a Fortune 10 company is planning to build a product engine that leverages Hedera's tokenization service for token issuance and Hedera's consensus service for data integrity, allowing any end user to introduce trust, transparency and seamless value exchange into business workflows. This product will potentially be used by thousands of enterprises and startups. So firstly, as most of us already know, Google is already a Hedera Governing Council member, whereby the organisation directly possesses a Hedera node, so Google directly contributes to providing consensus to the overarching Hedera consensus service. So the direct affiliation we already see between Hedera and Google is one indication that Google may be the unnamed Fortune 10 company which is set to use Hedera. However, there's further points I'd like to talk about, whereby in a video I came across, Dr. Baird stated that Google is already directly utilising Hedera's network for a number of use cases.
Today, are you powering anything that is, don't take this the wrong way, but are you powering anything that's like really meaningful production technology?
Yes. So meaningful could be in two senses. Is it changing the world, and is it just doing a lot of transactions every second? We've processed over 1.3 billion transactions. That's more than anyone, more than Ethereum and Bitcoin put together. But we did it in a year and a half, and we're accelerating. I told you I think we'll have 1 billion a month at some point because people are using it. So is it meaningful? Yes, we have lots of real users doing real things. Those were not test transactions. Those are real transactions that real paying people are using. So in that sense, yes, this is being used in the real world. We have enormous interest from both startups and big established companies that want a system that is cheap, that is fast, that is secure, that has predictable price. I should say that too. You have to pay in HBARs, of course, like any ledger, you pay in your cryptocurrency, but the pricing is pegged to the US dollar. So as you have cryptocurrency price volatility, your company that you're building on this can still predict your costs. So that's another thing that we do to make this real world. So people are using this in the real world and they like the fact that the costs are predictable. I don't have to wonder if the price of the HBAR goes up or down tenfold tomorrow. Either way, is the price of my transaction going to go up or down? You don't have to worry about that. It's pegged to the dollar. You'll pay more or less HBARs based on the price, but in US dollars, it's constant. So these are why we're getting a lot of traction in real world companies using it. And of course, the council itself is using it. Google is using it. They're one of our council members. They own and control us. Or DLA Piper, one of the largest legal firms in the world, is using this for tokenization. There's a lot of people using it.
So news surrounding Dr. Baird stating that Google is already using the Hedera network for a number of use cases is given further validity and coincides with the Google Cloud team coming forward and stating that they are set to or are already using Hedera's network for a number of use cases, and how the Hedera network could be implemented into Google Cloud's offerings in the near and long term.
So again, we've been a partner with Hedera for quite some time now and have done some pretty exciting things. Google is a part of the Hedera Governing Council. We run and operate a Hedera Council node. And we have also enabled the deployment of a one-click Hedera mirror node via the GCP marketplace. Maybe something that the participants of the hackathon this year can take advantage of as they combine GCP technologies along with Hedera's. And overall, we view Hedera as a very strong partner in our ecosystem and are excited to work on various use cases, both internal for Google, but obviously as far as this hackathon goes, external for, again, our enterprise financial services clients. And so as such, we're very stoked to support this hackathon and are looking forward to seeing the creative ideas that come from it using the combination of the Hedera token service as well as GCP. And then I'll hand it to Artiona to talk more about the specific use cases that we see for the financial services challenge.
Yeah, thank you so much, Simon. So like Simon, I'm also super excited to be here and support the hackathon. In a nutshell, what we're trying to solve or meet our existing install base where they actually are, especially our FSI clients, is by solving real business problems. Therefore, we've announced the Financial Services Challenge in this hackathon as broad as generic as possible to not intimidate any of the participants who perhaps are more adept in solving B2C challenges and scenarios. Essentially, when thinking about this Google Cloud challenge, we want to see that participants are able to think from a business perspective about large business-to-business ecosystems and large enterprise clients.
So developments and news surrounding Google looking to blockchain technology for a number of developments and use cases coincides with the Google Cloud team launching a dedicated digital asset team fairly recently, whereby the team is set to build on existing work with blockchain developers, exchanges and other companies in the space. We are announcing today a new dedicated digital asset team within Google Cloud to support our customers' needs to building, transacting, storing value and deploying new products on blockchain-based platforms. This new team will enable our customers to accelerate their efforts in this emerging space and help underpin the blockchain ecosystem of tomorrow. So one such initiative the Google Cloud team may be looking towards in terms of the utility of blockchain technology is tokenization activities, whereby, as mentioned in this following post by the Google Cloud team, tokenization will enable customers can perform tokenization at scale with minimal setup and overhead. So as Google Cloud is already used by a number of entities around the world, well, thousands of entities around the world, especially surrounding cloud storage activities, and with Google Cloud and Google as a whole turning to DLT technology for use cases, especially use cases surrounding tokenization. So this may be another indicating sign that Google may be the currently unnamed Fortune 10 company which is directly utilizing Hedera's tokenization service and consensus service. So there's another link between Google and Hedera, whereby in the newly developed Google Cloud Digital Asset Team Task Force, the head of the organisation, and Rich Weidman, used to sit in during Hedera Governing Council member committee meetings. So Weidman's appearance at these meetings indicates that he's fully aware of the characteristics and benefits Hedera brings in terms of DLT offerings, especially surrounding tokenization, whereby in the case of tokenization, Hedera offers a number of benefits, especially surrounding cost effectiveness and scalability, whereby in the case of cost effectiveness, it only costs $1 to actively mint an NFT via the Hedera tokenization service. And in terms of scalability, through the active implementation of the 0.22 Hedera network update, over hundreds of millions of NFTs could be actively stored on the Hedera tokenization service at a given time without overly disrupting the level of transactions and actions which arise on the Hedera network, especially the Hedera consensus service. So the scalability and the cost effectiveness surrounding the Hedera network could mean that tokenization activities which Google Cloud may implement could be done so more effectively. So this potential link between Weidman and Hedera may be another indicative sign of Google being the currently unnamed Fortune 10 company which is using Hedera. So another reason as to why Google Cloud may be set to use the Hedera network, especially surrounding tokenization, is that the Google Cloud platform is looking to become carbon negative by 2030. So if the organisation wishes to achieve these goals in the near future, it will have to leverage technologies that enable this action to be induced, whereby the Hedera network as we speak is completely carbon negative, and the network is also the most eco-friendly DLT on the marketplace, and it even produces less energy per transaction compared to the payment processor giant Visa. So the eco-friendly nature, the scalability and the cost effectiveness surrounding the Hedera network may lead to Google Cloud directly leveraging Hedera's network for use cases surrounding tokenization and other DLT initiatives. So this is why I believe Google is the currently unnamed Fortune 10 company which is using the Hedera network. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Do you think Google is the currently unnamed Fortune 10 company? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.